Dead Rising is all about zombies in a mall trying to eat your face. Dead Rising follows the tale of Frank West, who is a war photographer who has come to a small town of Willamette because he got a tip-off that something weird was happening out there. And he pays off a helicopter pilot to actually take him over the town, drop him off at a mall, and come back for him in 3 days. So the player takes on the role of Frank West. They have essentially 72 hours in game time to kind of figure out what's going on in Willamette, survive the zombie onslaught. Along the way, just about everything you see in the game is a weapon. You know, you go in a sporting goods store, pick up a hockey stick, pick up a baseball bat, you know, even pick up a skateboard and skate into zombies. You know, you can go into a music store, pick up CDs and actually throw CDs like throwing stars. I think there are over 100 weapons in the game altogether. Technically, this isn't a port. We're actually using the engine that was developed for Resident Evil 4 Wii Edition, and they've rebuilt Dead Rising completely for the Wii. You know, obviously we couldn't take the high definition graphics from the 360 version and just kind of cram them into the Wii. It just doesn't work. The designers kind of give the players the choice. If you like to do the wiggle waggle with the Wii remote, almost all of the melee weapons have their own wiggle waggle, and in fact, actually doing Wii remote waggling will end up giving you a slightly more powerful attack. Most of the time though, once your wrist gets tired because you're a video gamer and you don't get a lot of exercise, you just go back to hitting the A button. Because we're using the Resident Evil 4 Wii engine with the really great integration of Wii remote aiming, that has been carried over into Dead Rising Wii, so there's a bigger emphasis on actually shooting. So it's a lot more fun and it's a lot more intuitive. Everything from the storyline, all the content, all the bosses from the original Dead Rising remain in Chop Till You Drop. So what we've done in Chop Till You Drop is that when you're given a mission to save a survivor, that is your mission. So until you save that survivor is killed, you're not going to constantly get missions kind of piling one on top of the other. We can definitely pull off a pretty healthy number of zombies. Obviously, the difference in the graphical horsepower between what a 360 can do versus what a Wii can do, kind of night and day. You know, 360 is all about high definition gaming, where the Wii is more about the immersiveness of the experience using the controller and the ease of use. So we're pretty surprised with what they've been able to do with the engine and the changes they've made for the game to make it more, make the flow just as tight and claustrophobic as it was on the 360 version. So when you go into the mall, you are going to see dozens of zombies. There definitely feels like you are surrounded. And they've done some clever things to the flow of the mall, kind of closing off paths and making players kind of force through choke points so that they really have to kind of maneuver through groups of zombies without getting their faces chewed off. Dead Rising Chop Till You Drop is coming to the Wii in February. It comes out February 24th. Wiggle waggle.